Yo, 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 what's up, people? What's happening? It's your boy Hard8, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah. What's up, people? What's happening? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know the deal. Do a little Google Hangout, man. Talk about these PlayStation specs. You dig? Talk about these corporate cocksuckers. All that good shit, man. What's up, Drew? What's good, player? Shout outs to the chat. Shout outs to the mods. What's happening? So yeah, man, talk about a few things. Yeah, man, how's everybody day? How's everybody day? We're about a goddamn week and a half from Endgame. Or some people a week and a half from Endgame. Like it's really close. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's so close. You can taste it. It's close. It's so close. You can taste it, man. But can't wait, man. Cannot fucking wait. Yeah, man. About to go live, man. What y'all playing out there, man? What are y'all playing? Because right now it's dry out here in these gaming streets. I thought World War Z was going to be something to play, but that joint kind of boring. It's just not my type of game. Not that it's a bad game, but I'm not really into the Left 4 Dead style game. It's not really my twist. But anybody that's into that type of game, they probably gonna love it. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it on the 27th also, man. The 27th, I'm gonna go see it that Saturday, 4 p.m., I believe. 4 p.m. in them big, comfy Dolby Cinema seats. They so comfy and relaxing. I needed that. I needed them big Dolby Cinema seats, them lazy boy leather seats for that 3-hour journey. You know what I mean? Need that 3-hour journey. Make sure you use the bathroom right before you walk into the theater. You dig? Shout outs to Donovan Anderson. He said, Hard8, what's good? Yeah, ready for that end game. Yeah, make sure you use the bathroom because it ain't no bathroom breaks. Once that movie start, 3 hours. Let's get it. I need them Dolby Cinema seats. If you ever been to Dolby Cinema, them seats are the best. Them seats are the best. They better than IMAX. They better than every other type of seat I've been in at a theater. Them seats are the best. You need to be extra comfortable for 3 hours. You need to be. And my whole theater is sold out. But the seats are so wide and there's so much space. We're going to be hip to hip, but you got your room. That's what I love about these seats, man. They leather. They lean back. They recline. They comfortable. Fuck around and fall asleep. Psych. Never that. Not during that end game. Nah, not during that end game, player. Not during them end game, man. But yeah, that thing gonna be lit. I hope I got a live audience. I hope I got an audience like we had for the Dark Knight. You know what I mean? Me and my man Weez, we went to go see the Dark Knight. That motherfucker audience was lit. I'm talking about it was a motherfucking concert in that motherfucker. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It was one of the best experiences I ever had. It was lit. I hope we got the same type of audience. Because for Infinity War, they was a little dead in there. They was a little dead in there for Infinity War. You know what I mean? Wasn't too much cheering going on. I wasn't really feeling that. But this end game, I need a live crowd. I need a live crowd. And I need the crowd to get live when they need to get live. You know what I mean? Don't be getting live doing intricate parts. Get live when you need to. That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like it. I need this. This end game is an extravaganza. It's an extravaganza. This is an event. This ain't to be taken lightly. We going hard. This is the biggest movie of the year. Lion King don't stand a chance. Toy Story don't stand a chance. Star Wars don't stand a chance. Aladdin don't stand a chance. The biggest movie by far will be in motherfucking Game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout outs to Under Not Real. He said, you've been killing it with the content lately, player. I'm just trying to do my part. You know what I mean? Just trying to do my part. Shout outs to you, though. Appreciate that. Yeah, I had somebody trying to tell me a Lion King gonna be the biggest movie of the year. Pump your brakes, player. First of all, we already seen that movie. Fuck out of here. It ain't no different than the shit we saw 20 years ago. However many years ago. We already saw that movie. All it is now is some live CGI, goddammit. But we saw that movie already. They telling the same goddamn story. You know what I mean? We're going to see fucking Simba. What's his name? What's the leader name again? Simba, right? Or whatever. The leader lion, we're going to see him die again, get trampled. It's the same motherfucking story. This shit, this Endgame, this is fresh. This is fresh. Somebody asked me, was I Team Cap or Team Iron Man? I can't remember. Who was I? I was Team, whatever team the black man's on. I was Team Cap. No, Iron Man. I'm tripping. My man Don Cheadle, you know what I mean? War Machine. I was Team Iron Man. Fuck that. But, yeah. Yeah, Lion King, we saw that story before. All right? We saw that. Same fucking story. In fact, I don't like the way they showed him walking across the bridge and he was going through his ages. He wasn't shaking his head enough. Fuck that. Endgame is going to be where it's at. Believe that. Lion King don't stand a motherfucking chance. Shout outs to Crimson. He said, what's up, 8? What's your thoughts on dudes really saying the PS5 going to do 8K at 500? Yeah, we're going to get into all that. But, yeah, we need to talk about this. Are we talking spoilers with what? The Lion King? How could you spoil the Lion King? Well, I don't know nothing about Endgame. I don't know nothing. As far as the Lion King, we saw that story before. You know what I'm saying? We saw that story. It was nothing. All we getting now is some live action CGI, but it's the same story. We saw that shit. It ain't fucking with Endgame. Endgame is fresh. All right? I don't really think it's going to be fucking with Toy Story 4 either, but, you know, it's going to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Lion King is definitely going to make a boatload of money. So is Toy Story. These movies are going to make boatloads of money. But it ain't fucking with Endgame. Then you got Spider-Man Far From Home, which looks pretty decent. But nah, top movie of the year, Endgame. Relax. All right, so let's talk about this PS5, man, because we got some specs and the price well, not really a price reveal, but it's going to be a attractive price. You know, it's going to be a price that ain't too crazy. You know what I mean? Because judging by these specs, you think that this console is going to be pretty expensive, but we know it ain't going to be no more than $500. We already know that. It's not going to be no more than $500. But we got some specs. You know, the CPU is going to be a AMD chip-based Ryzen, 7 nanometers. It's going to be Zen 2. The GPU will have ray tracing in some type of form, shape, or fashion. And that will be a custom AMD Navi GPU, like always. It's always custom. Audio, it will have 3D audio. Now, they didn't go into specifics about this 3D audio, because 3D, what are we talking? Are we talking Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, both, or whatever like that? But that's usually 3D, you know, object-based audio. So hopefully, it definitely needs it. Xbox already has it. PlayStation needs to get that shit too. The storage will be a SSD, and it will use the new PCIe 4.0 connection. You know what I mean? And it's going to have 0.8 second loading time compared to 15 seconds when tested on a game like Spider-Man. So with Spider-Man, it was, I guess on the SSD, it's 15 seconds. I'm guessing. Is that what he mean, or is that on a hard drive? But this is going to have a SSD, and it's going to be very fast. You know what I mean? 0.8 seconds compared to 15 seconds. That's very fast. The resolution will support up to 8K and presumably 4K, full 4K. So 8K is probably going to go as far as maybe Netflix, and that's about fucking it. I don't think it's going to have an 8K Blu-ray player, because we don't even have 8K Blu-rays And it don't look like 8K Blu-rays are ever going to come because 4K Blu-rays are barely fucking selling. You know what I mean? 4K Blu-rays are about 4 or 5% of the fucking market. DVD is still reigning supreme. DV fucking D in 2019. So when they say 8K support, I'm guessing apps, you dig, some shit like that. Because then we know damn well it ain't gonna be gaming. We already know that. No $400 or $500 console is not gonna have no fucking 8K gaming. You dig? You can barely get 8K with a 2080 Ti. I looked up some 8K benchmarks with a 2080 Ti. You can do like 30 frames at 8K with a 2080 Ti. What game I was looking at? Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, and a couple other games. But a console, come on, man. Stop it, people. Y'all hype as shit. Y'all motherfuckers barely got 4K TVs. Talking about 8K. Now you hype for 8K. You got a 4K Walmart TV. You think you ready for 8K. You got some bottom of the barrel ass 4K TV, but you think you ready for 8K. Relax. Relax. It ain't no, listen, we not ready for 8K. First of all, our motherfucking internet infrastructure ain't ready for no goddamn 8K. You know what I mean? Whether that be streaming, downloading, what? Come on, man. We ain't ready for that yet. We're not ready. You know what I'm saying? But it's good that they have the support. But it's probably going to go as far as the app. You know what I mean? Maybe Netflix might start doing 8K. But I can just imagine what type of bandwidth. Nah, player. Relax. It's a buzzword. It's a motherfucking buzzword. And Sony, I think they got an 8K TV coming out, right? Yeah, they want to sell some TVs, man. It's a buzzword. Relax. Don't even look at that. Don't even pay no attention to that. You dig? It will be backwards compatible. I mean, we all figured that with PS4. We don't know how far it's going to go back, PS3, 2, 1, but we know it's going to be backwards compatible with PS4. And that's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? People would have a problem if it wasn't, even though a lot of us don't care, but it should still be there. You know what I mean? Once I go to PlayStation 5, I'm not going to be looking back at the PS4. Everything I wanted to play on the PS4, I done fucking played. So once I move to that next generation, I'm good, player. You know what I mean? It's a good feature to have, but it's not no big deal to me. You don't get brownie points because you got backwards compatibility. I don't give a fuck about that. Like I said, once I move on, that's it. I'm not going to be like, damn, I wish I could play some PS4 games. Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that big of a deal. If I want to, I get a PS4. The PS5 will not be digital only. It will not. It will support physical media. And that's a plus. Yes. Thank you, Sony. We are not ready for no fucking... Well, digital is not bad. Streaming, different story. Digital, I'm pretty much all digital right now. You know what I mean? I don't know when the last time I bought a physical copy of a fucking game. You dig what I'm saying? I'm pretty much all digital. So in all digital console, if they had that as another SKU, that's not really a bad thing. You dig? Digital is fine. It's streaming that we ain't fucking with. But then again, you just never know, man. These dudes on Nintendo, these Nintendo dudes, they accept anything. These motherfuckers run around thinking Hellblade looks decent on fucking Switch. That shit look absolute like shit. It's garbage. It's a blurry mess. That shit is trash. But you know, when you got minds like that, that streaming shit might just take the fuck off, man. We in trouble, man. These goddamn casuals. We are in trouble. Some games will likely release on both PS4 and PS5. Yeah, we could already assume that. Death Stranding being an example. Yep, we already know. And Last of Us 2 is going to be another motherfucking example. We're getting that on PS4 and PS5. It's like that every generation. You know what I mean? We got cross-gen games and shit like that. So, yeah, we already know. And it will have some form of cloud technology. So, or cloud functionality. So, yeah. And it will support PlayStation VR. Well, the current headset, at least. Other than that, what else we got? Possible release date 2020. I think it is coming out 2020. I think that's a fact. I think that thing coming out 2020. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Are you hype? Are you excited? It's coming. 2020. I think it's coming 2020, and I'm ready for that. So looking at them specs, man, I like everything I'm seeing. I definitely cannot wait for the PS5. I cannot wait to play The Last of Us 2 on the PS5. Because it's coming to the PS5. Just know that. It's coming to the PS4 too, but they will have a PS5 version. Believe that. Believe that. You're probably going to get a PS5 version of Spider-Man. Y'all think remasters are done? Nah, play it. Nah, we're going to get those. Spider-Man, God of War, they're going to get a remastered 4K 60 or some shit like that, or maybe 1080p 60, whatever. We're going to get remasters of God of War, Spider-Man, fucking probably Days Gone, depending on how well that does. Last of Us going to be cross-gen. Yep, it's happening. It is happening. So, of course, with these specs, let the console wars begin? Or have they ever stopped? I mean, shit, let them continue? I mean, the console wars have not slowed down at all. In fact, with this new news, it's just ramping up, man. It's just ramping up to 10. I just can't stand these corporate cocksuckers, man. I cannot stand these motherfuckers, dog. God, they make my fucking skin crawl. I can't stand these motherfuckers. Man. All right. So which way are we going first? Which way are we tackling? Let me start with the Xbox dudes, man. So of course, once these specs were revealed yesterday, it was trending. You know what I mean? It was definitely trending. It was the number one trending topic for a while. Also, the discless Xbox One S was also trending yesterday once that news was announced. But once the news got announced, of course, the internet, Twitter was throwing in a frenzy. Everybody talking about the specs and the hardware. And of course, the Xbox, their damage control was, now specs and hardware matters again. I thought none of that mattered, blah, 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 blah. Well, it did not matter when it came to the X and the PS4 Pro. No, it didn't matter. You know why it didn't matter? Because Xbox didn't have anything to show for that extra power. State of Decay? Sea of Thieves? Really? That's why it didn't matter. That's why it didn't matter. But specs and hardware matters. Let's not, in the grand scheme of things, it matters. It's one of the most important things when we are looking to go to the next generation. Because if the specs and hardware are not correct, then why the fuck are we moving on to the next generation? You dig? So, yeah, when it came to the Xbox One X and the Pro, it didn't matter in that argument because Xbox had nothing to show for all that power that it was housing. It had nothing to show for it. You had games like Spider-Man, God of War, and Detroit Becomes Human, shit like that look way better than anything that's on the X with all that extra power. So no, in that sense, it did not matter. But when it's time for a new generation to be announced, when we are fucking in the victory lap of the new generation, yes, specs and hardware matter. In fact, it's always mattered at the beginning or at the end leading up to the beginning of every fucking generation that I can remember. And I go back a long time. That's why I be thinking some of y'all motherfuckers are either retarded or you just started fucking gaming. Because specs and hardware is always at the fucking top of the topics when a new console is on the way. Always. That's what that's the first thing we want to know. What them specs looking like? What that hardware looking like? That's the first thing we want to know. So yes, specs and hardware matters, motherfuckers. Like it didn't when it came between the X and the Pro because the X had nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? What you got? You had Sea of Thieves compared to God of War. We're talking about graphics here. We're talking about, visually and shit like that. You had Spider-Man compared to Sea of Thieves. Like, you see why at that point specs and how powerful a console is didn't matter? because you had nothing to show for it. But moving on to this PS5, oh yes, we want to fucking know. What are we getting? What do we got to look forward to? So yes, specs and hardware is going to be a topic from now leading up to the release and so on for the first couple of years. You know what I mean? For the first couple of years. It's going to be a major fucking topic. So get used to it. Stop with the specs and hardware matters again. It always fucking matter. But in the sense of the X versus the PS4 Pro, it didn't matter because the X ain't have shit to show for it. All y'all had was a bunch of high-ass numbers on some paper. But when it came to actually seeing what can all them numbers do, y'all had nothing. You know what I mean? Y'all had nothing. So, come on, man. Stop it. Get with the motherfucking program. Stop acting like y'all ain't been around. Stop acting like y'all ain't been around. You dig? Now, I seen a couple Sony corporate cocksuckers. Y'all happy y'all finally got an SSD. Yay! SS fucking D. Wow, I've been on SSD since 2012. You know what I'm saying? Since 2012. But y'all finally got SSDs. That's wonderful. And it seems to be pretty fucking fast. It seems to be pretty goddamn fast, especially if it's using PCIe 4.0. That's great. That's great. No problem at all, though. No problem at all. But just to be trying to like run around talking about faster loading times, PC gamers been had that. That's nothing new. That's really nothing great. It's great, you know, that they finally are adding an SSD. I wonder how big it's going to be. You know what I mean? That shit would be fucking criminal if it's like a 500 gigabyte SSD. But I doubt it. I don't think it's going to be nothing like that. Like no fucking 500 gigabyte SSD. That would be fucking crazy at this point in time. The fact that Microsoft is coming out with a digital-only console and all they could muster up was a terabyte. Like, what is going on? A terabyte? That's all y'all can come up with for a digital-only console? What sense does that make? That shit should have been at least 2 terabytes. At least. Now, as far as this price going to go, I've seen some people saying that $500 would be a death blow. How? Do you see the specs? You don't think it's worth it? You don't think it's going to be worth it? $500 is a death blow? What year is this? You got motherfuckers out here paying $1,500 for a phone. Samsung is about to release a $2,000 phone. And you telling me $500 for a beast-ass console is going to be too much? I didn't think $500 was really too much for the X. I mean, you know, on the outside looking in, if it would have gave what you thought it was going to bring, that was fine. You think people are paying listen, man, cheap, like the budget models of certain phones cost $750. The budget. It's supposed to be the budget model. That the fucking S10e is supposed to be the budget model. They still want $750 for that motherfucker. And people are paying for it. The iPhone XR, $700, and people are paying for it. You think people can't muster up $500 for a beast-ass console? This ain't 2006. You know what I mean? I think $500 is going to be perfectly fine. It's an extra $100 fucking dollars. And it's not going to be so bad because most people are going to trade in their PS4. Most people, unless you like hoarding consoles, most of us is going to get rid of the PS4. So $500 is not too bad, in my opinion, especially if we get what they're claiming that we're going to get. I don't think it's bad. And on top of that, they have a beast-ass launch lineup. I really don't think it's that bad. And like I said, trading in your PS4 makes everything just that much better. I think $500 is cool, man. This is the thing I don't be understanding. Y'all want all this power. Y'all want all of these specs. Y'all want 4K this, 60 frames that. You got to pay for that shit. If you want 60 frames and all that fly shit, you want a powerful system, you have to pay for that shit. It does not come cheap. $500 will be fine. This is not 2006. This ain't the PS3. And at that time, the PS3 was actually a good value, but people just was too blind to see that. You know what I mean? For the 360 to equal what the PS3 was giving you out of the box, you was paying well over $700. So the PS3 was giving you a lot for that $500-600 price tag that it had. You was getting a fucking, you had your backwards compatibility. You had built-in Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi adapter on the 360 was $100. You had a fucking Blu-ray player. You know what I mean? To get HD movies on the Xbox, you had to pay an extra $200. You see what I'm saying? Like right then and there, that's an extra $300 for the Xbox 360 just to get Wi-Fi and HD movie playback. When that shit it came with the PS3. Then you had a bunch of USB ports, you had the card readers, you had the web browser. Like that shit was, to me, it was worth it. But people felt like it wasn't. Like I said, you had HDMI out of the box, you had HDMI. You know what I mean? Xbox, they was charging you a premium to get an Xbox with HDMI. You ain't get an Xbox with HDMI until they came out with the Elite. So you would have had to buy a whole nother console if you wanted HDMI. So it's like, it wasn't so bad. But in today's time where we got fucking cheap phones at $750 or the budget models at $750, phones going all the way up to $2,000, I think we're in a different time, and the $500 price tag it's not going to scare people away. I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. But yeah, some people are like, oh my God, if the PlayStation 5 is $500, it's a death sentence. No. I would bet any amount of money it's not. If it is $500, I'll bet any amount of money that thing's still gonna sell like fucking hotcakes. It's still gonna be the #1 selling console and all that fly shit. If it's $500. Facts. That shit gonna be perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? We in a different time. We in a different fucking time. You know what I mean? We are in a different time. Hold on one second. This shit. Like I said, yeah, we're in a different time, people. You know what I mean? Let me ask y'all. Like, if it's $500, who ain't getting it? Which one of y'all is not getting it if it's $500? If it's 500 buckaroos, who ain't getting it? $500 will be a bargain for the specs it's offering. I think that's true. Because when they come out with these new SSDs that's, support PCIe 4.0 and all that, them joints aren't going to be cheap. Them joints are not going to be cheap. Like I said, you got the cheap version of the Galaxy S10. This is the S10e. That's supposed to be the cheap budget version. They want $750 for it. So I'm just trying to figure out, if it's $500, who ain't getting this console? They definitely taking the 8K support to another level. Y'all need to pipe down on that. Y'all gonna have it's gonna have 8K support for Netflix and Amazon, or whenever those start pumping out 8K, whenever that is. Right now, there's nothing that supports 8K, but except PC gaming. PC gaming is the only place where you can get 8K. There's no movies, there's no apps, there's nothing doing 8K at the moment. So when you get that PS5, depending on when it comes out, it's probably not going to be much 8K content. Unless Netflix starts streaming at 8K and shit like that. And you could just, I don't even want to think about how your bandwidth is going to get raped for 8K content. It's not what people are thinking. Like, y'all can hype this 8K shit up if you want to. It's not what you think. It ain't what you think at all. They could barely do 4K 30 around this motherfucker. You think all of a sudden they're going to jump to 8K? And don't y'all want 60 frames? Y'all keep worrying about this 8K. Like, I see if y'all was like, yo, I hope we get 4K 60. Y'all worrying about this 8K? Don't y'all want, don't y'all want a variable frame rate like the Xbox? Y'all worrying about 8K and barely got a 4K TV. 8K is expensive as fuck right now. A good 8K TV, you're talking about $8,000-$9,000 for a fucking 65-inch. Like, pump y'all motherfucking brakes. Pump your brakes on that 8K shit. For real, relax. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all are not ready for that. Y'all got to pump y'all motherfucking brakes. Let me get these comments. Who ain't getting this motherfucking console if it's 500? Y'all should be looking forward to 1440p 60, 1800p native 60 or some shit like that. 60 should be the baseline. You know what I mean? 60 should now be the standard. It's no reason why 60 cannot be the standard with these type of specs. But then again, with these type of specs, the developer might be thinking like, yo, you know what type of world we can build? You know how graphically delicious this shit can be if we do 4K 30 with these type of specs? You know what I mean? Because it's all about that eye candy. So these developers still might be targeting 30 frames just to make sure they make like the most beautiful game you have ever seen. But y'all should want options and shit like that. We should want an option. Give us an option between 1440p and 60 versus 4K and 30 or some shit like that. Give us the option. Don't pigeonhole us to the frame rate that y'all want us to have. Give us an option. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all gotta relax on that 8K shit. Start demanding 60 frames. Yeah, definitely, man. 4K is still not the standard. Cable TV is still like in 1080i, 720p. 4K has not become the standard. It's not the standard when it comes to Blu-ray sales. It only got about 4 or 5% of the market. So to even be thinking about 8K at this time, I don't really like y'all niggas got to pipe down. Don't fall for the marketing hype. You might get some 8K Netflix apps or some shit like that. 8K gaming, nah, player. And a lot of y'all just bought a 4K TV. Y'all ready to go get an 8K TV? Y'all ready to do that? I don't think so. They don't even got 12-bit panels yet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all this extra shit. What about them 12-bit panels? Trying to have fucking 30 billion colors or some 60 billion colors. What about that? I ain't even worrying about no 8K at this moment. Unless I see some type of fucking, steps in the right direction. I need steps in the right direction. Would I fuck with a PS5 Pro for $600 launching at the same time as the PS5? Probably, yeah, I probably would. I'm gonna be real with it. I'm me personally, I'm terrible with fucking money, dog. Like, I'm just terrible with money. I'm terrible with saving it. I just have a fucking problem with money, and it's not good, man. It's not fucking good. So I would definitely opt for the pro version. I'm not one to be talking about trying to save and shit like that, man. It's bad. It's fucking bad, man. Terrible, man. Terrible, man. I might end up lonely and butt naked. I got to do something with myself, man. I'm gonna be lonely and booty ball naked in the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if I disappear off the internet, I'm homeless, nigga. That's I'm living in a box, nigga. Catch me on a corner some fucking way, man. It's sad. I really got to take a look at myself, man. I got to take a look at myself, man. For real, man. Shit, sad, man. Anyway, dog. Yeah, man. Damn, just made me depressed a little bit. Just depressed me though. back on topic, man. My woes. Let's stick to the video, man. My woes ain't of concern. But yeah, man. I would probably opt for the pro. I would probably opt for the motherfucking pro, man. Even though I probably shouldn't. You dig? But so I think this thing is dropping in 2020. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think 2020 is a go, or y'all still think 2021 and all that fly shit? I would be willing to bet on 2020. I would be willing to bet on next year. I think that thing is going to drop next year. I would be willing to bet on that. I don't think we got much time left. I don't think Xbox ready to keep on going. They releasing dumbass products. Xbox don't know what the fuck they doing. We need competition, people. I know some of you corporate slaves, y'all would want to see Xbox go away, but I don't want to see Xbox go away. I want to see Xbox get better. But Xbox, Microsoft, they just keep doing dumb shit. Like, was the PS3 really that bad for the Xbox 360 to succeed like it did? Or was the 360 actually a good console? I think the 360 was actually a good console. It's one of my top 5 consoles of all time. But what the fuck is going on over there, man? They are doing a bunch of dumb shit. I need these motherfuckers to compete. Because when they compete, it's better for us, the consumer, the customer. So I need these motherfuckers to compete. I don't want them to keep getting steamrolled by Sony. I don't want that. And you shouldn't want that either. I need these motherfuckers to compete, but they keep doing dumb shit. And the latest dumb shit is this, diskless fucking Xbox One S. They charging $250 for it, when you can get an Xbox One S with the Ultra Blu-ray player for the same price with a game. Like, what are y'all doing? That shit should be $199 at least. It should be $199. Then we find out that they still have the eject button on the console, or the fucking disk drive is, the Blu-ray drive is still there. Like, what? Like, they didn't even try to redesign this shit or try to take out parts, maybe make it smaller so it can be cheaper or anything like that. All they did was cover up the disc tray. Like, that's all. What the fuck are y'all doing? This is why y'all charging $250, huh? Because it's still the same fucking console. It's still the same exact thing as far as design goes. All y'all did was cover up, it's like, what the Xbox One S is? It's like a defective fucking console. It's like when the console coming down the assembly line and you looking over it to make sure everything is cool, and you're like, what the fuck? This one ain't got a disc tray. This one ain't got an opening to the fucking to the Blu-ray drive. Oh, send it back. It's defective. That's what this shit is. This shit is a defective console. That's it. They should have redesigned it, made it smaller, and made it cheaper. Maybe $149 or some shit like that, or at least $199 at the least. You know what I'm saying? But all this shit is this shit came down the assembly line, and they was like, "Yo, this ain't right. There's no entry to the Blu-ray drive." Oh shit! Damn, what messed up? Oh, the machine made a mistake. Well, you know what? That gives us an idea. Every time that happens, put that console to the side. We may still can sell that. Fuck, you know what? Cancel R&D. We don't need to redesign this shit. Take all the defective fucking consoles that came down the assembly line without a Blu-ray slot. Take all of those and sell them for the same fucking price. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Microsoft, I need y'all to get y'all shit together. Y'all need to compete. Stop trying. We don't care about having the most powerful console if you ain't got shit to show for it. Now, if you got something to show for having the most powerful console, hey, do your motherfucking thing. But if you ain't got shit to show, we don't care about all that. Can y'all please give Sony some type of competition so we can do better, or so we can have a better gaming experience? Like, I don't want to see Microsoft go away. I don't want to see them get steamrolled next generation. I need that shit to be kept close. God, they just making bad decisions over there. What is going on? Goddamn, Phil Spencer, you get up on stage with all this fucking chapstick on your goddamn lips. You know what I mean? Talking, you want to be the good guy all the fucking time. And you know, that's cool to a certain extent. But come on, dude. You got to get it together and lay off that fucking chapstick. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. I need y'all motherfuckers to fucking compete out this motherfucker, man. We don't need Sony. Sony ready to come out with PlayStation Plus Premium. You know why they doing that? Because they running shit. That's why. They going that PlayStation Plus Premium gonna be real. Watch. That shit gonna be real. I ain't putting that shit past them. That shit gonna be real. Sony tend to get arrogant when they running shit. They tend to be feeling themselves. And they know they run this motherfucker. They know they damn near perfect on every console they came out with as far as winning. They stumbled with the PS3, and that still did fucking amazing. You know what I mean? You might look at the PS3 like, yeah, it had a bad launch and all of that shit, but the PS3 still did better than the Sega Genesis. Still did better than the Super Nintendo. And most people, those are legendary consoles that had great fucking launches. You know what I mean? So it's like, even when they fail, they didn't fail. They got to get it the fuck together, man. We're going to need Microsoft to step it the fuck up. Nintendo is just dead. They just lost cause. They cool. They go after families and children. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Can't knock them for that. You know what I mean? I just get irritated with these grown-ass men that keep trying to damage control this kitty con. Hellblade looks great. It looks decent. Can't wait to play. Get the fuck out of here. Shit look trash. And then Hellblade had like some special sound and all that. I don't think the Switch pumping that out. I don't think the Switch is pumping that shit out. It looked garbage. Even the dude at Digital Foundry was like, he said something like it looks blurry good or some shit like that. Like, what? Blurry and good does not match. The shit looked terrible. Why would anybody pay $60 for that shit? For the inferior version. This is the shit so Nintendo is a lost cause. Fuck Nintendo. They're gone. Nintendo is a former shell of itself. You know what I mean? They were much better when they was bullying the industry. They was much better when they was bullies. And they still kind of like bullies. But they've been trying to loosen up a little bit. You feel me? You know what I mean? They were trying to bully YouTubers for making videos and all that. But they've been being pretty good lately. But they not going to bring no competition. We need Microsoft to step up. Fuck that. We need Microsoft to step up. Damn it. Shit crazy. I know a lot of people like Hellblade. I couldn't play that shit. That shit was garbino. That shit to me was garbino. And it was boring. I didn't. You know what? I might try to play it again. I might try it on PC. I got it on PC, so I might see. I don't know. I might go into it with an open mind and try to, just try to enjoy the game for what it is and not try to compare it to anything else or shit like that. I have a tendency of doing that. So I gotta, I might give it another shot. There's other games that were garbino that I thought were garbino at first. But they turned out to be pretty fucking good. If you remember, I thought the Battlefield franchise was garbino. Battlefield Bad Company, garbino. Battlefield Bad Company 2, garbino. At first, it took I bought and traded in that game 4 different times before it finally clicked. Battlefield Bad Company 2. I rebought that game 4 different times before it finally fucking clicked. And I was like, yo, this game is fucking great. You know what I mean? And that's when I became a Battlefield fan. It took me to rebuy that game 4 different times. No bullshit. Dead Space 2. That was another game that I kind of felt like it was Garbino. I restarted that game because I had it on PC, so I didn't have to sell it or rebuy it. Once I bought it, I had it. But I restarted and quit that game about 3 different times. Like I would start the game and I would be like, man, this shit is Garbino. And I would put it down. And then a couple months later, a couple years later, I come back like, let me try this shit again. Put it down. Finally, it finally clicked. And I was like, yo, this game is fucking great. You know what I mean? And I was able to beat it. You know, it's been games like that over the past where I felt like they were Garbino at first, but then they finally come around. So maybe that might be the case for Hellblade. I mean, I just got to go into it with an open mind and really just get into what the game is all about. You dig? So, yeah, that's just it, man. And plus, I'm not really wrapped too tight in all forms and facets, man. I have mood swings and shit like that, and I need to see a fucking therapist or a psychiatrist or something. I used to see a psychiatrist when I was younger. How old was I? About 11, 12. I used to see a psychiatrist just because I was too violent and I was always doing shit in school. The last incident before I got, I had to see a psychiatrist was I stuck a dude's head in the toilet and flushed the toilet because I tried to flush him down the toilet. After that, leading up to that is why they needed me to see a psychiatrist, because before that I'm stabbing bitches with pencils and all that shit. I was just out of control. They like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? He needs to see a psychiatrist. My mom didn't really like the psychiatrist because he was too fucking friendly. He was always giving gifts. He was a white dude. And I remember the last time I was supposed to go see him, it was before Christmas. And I remember when I was leaving, he was like, yeah, when you come back right before Christmas, I got this amazing Christmas gift for you. You're going to love it. And guess what? My mom didn't take me back. I never seen him ever again. And I still wonder to this day, what was that Christmas gift? God damn it. I wanted that motherfucking gift. I was like, Mom, I'm supposed to go see my psychiatrist today. She's like, no, that's a wrap. Wrap that fuck up. That's done. He ain't right for you. You need a fucking psychiatrist that ain't trying to be your friend. I'm like, nah, but that psychiatrist was cool. He was a white dude. He was cool as shit. He was bearing gifts. He had a Christmas present for me. To this day, I don't know what that Christmas present was. And I was mad as fuck. I think I was mad at my mom for about a month for that. For real. I needed that gift. I wonder what it was. If you watching, you remember me. Well, he would have to know my real name for me. Damn it. Anyway, I need my gift. I've been traumatized ever since. But now I need to see a therapist or something. I need to see a psychiatrist or something. I got real live issues out here, people. I might be going to an insane asylum or something. Like I'm about to be butt naked and homeless out this mother. Yo, I don't know what is wrong with my brain. It's not right. All right? It's not fucking right. I got to take a look at this shit. I need to get myself together. Boy. Anyway, man. These games are my escape. These games are... Nah. When I was going to the psychiatrist, PlayStation wasn't even out. Yeah, PlayStation wasn't even out yet. PlayStation wasn't even thought of. We was on Super Nintendo and Genesis. PlayStation wasn't even a thought. Yeah, that shit didn't even exist. So yeah, man, it wasn't nothing that had to do with PlayStation. It probably was a game though. You know what I mean? But crazy, man. So like I told y'all, if I disappear, man, I got to give my credentials to Ravish, so the podcast can live on, man. Because if I disappear, I might be in an insane asylum, or I might be butt naked and homeless. So Just it's one of them two things if I disappear. But AGS will live on. I'm gonna make sure I give my credentials to Ravish, and he will, carry the torch. And everybody else, they'll carry the torch, man. But if I disappear, just know I'm in a mental hospital or I'm butt naked and homeless. So yeah, if you're in Georgia, you might drive past a fucking Aldi's or a Walmart. You might see me out there shaking a cup. I don't know. Put something in it though. If you see me shaking a cup, drop something on me, player. I'm hungry. Drop something on me. You dig? I might can get a motherfucking Happy Meal or something. If you see me shaking a cup, you know what I mean? Drop something on me. I'll say my old slogan, yo, what's up? It's me. Drop something in my cup. God damn it. That shit funny to me. I might be butt naked and homeless because I ain't going to my mom's house. No, absolutely not. I'm not going to Mom Duke's house, man. I can't do it. Oh man, shit's sad, man. Man, I might have to shed a tear. I'm gonna miss y'all though. Yeah, I mean, hey yo, shout outs to Raf Take. What I don't know. I didn't finish third grade, man. I don't know what the fuck that says, man. He said love the streams, man. Shout outs to you, player. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I got Mortal Kombat already, man. I got that shit out the way when I could, man. So yeah, I got Mortal Kombat already. You dig? So other than that, yeah, man. Anything else I got to talk about? I don't even know. What time is it? I'm about to get up out of here. Yo. Shout out to Kung Fu Kenny. He said Mortal Kombat this Tuesday. You ready? Oh, that shit come out this Tuesday? Okay. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be up on that thing, man. I'm gonna definitely be up on that thing, man. Oh, I'm going to see Endgame. Y'all relax. I'm going to see Endgame. I ain't missing Endgame for the world. I am going to see Endgame. Definitely going to go see that. Actually, bought them tickets too. Got them out the way too, man. Fuck that. Then got them joints out the way because them joints selling like they sold out like hot. They selling like hotcakes. You know what I mean? I even think you can resell your fucking Infinity. You can resell your Endgame tickets right now too. Like I think there's a market for reselling them for higher prices, like on eBay or some shit. And I'm the flip king. I thought about it, but I'm like, nah, I can't miss Endgame. Fuck that. These tickets are too precious. I can't miss Endgame. Hell no. Fuck around, be able to flip them Jones up, but nah, I can't do it. Can't do it, man. I don't have Endgame on PlayStation, man. I'm gonna have it on PC, man. So I'm not gonna be able to play nobody that's on consoles unless that joint was cross-gen with a PC. I mean, cross-platform, which would be nice, but I don't know, man. Did I get a refund from World War Z? I tried, but no, I didn't hear nothing yet. But I definitely put in that ticket. I definitely put in that motherfucking ticket. Yeah, I put in that ticket. Days Gone is. I'm hoping Days Gone turn out to be amazing, but Days Gone is definitely looking a little spooky right now, man. I'm looking at some new gameplay. Well, I think it was new gameplay. This motherfucker got magnetic guns stuck on his back. Is this last generation? What year is this? Why does this dude on Days Gone got magnetic guns stuck to his back in 2019? When motherfucking Uncharted 4, they put straps on the gun. So when Nathan Drake puts away the gun, you see the strap go over his shoulder, and it's like it's strapped to his back. Why are we still doing magnetic guns to the back? This is not 2007 or 8. This is not last generation. Put some straps on the motherfucking guns. That shit is very jarring. I'm telling you. I'm watching the gameplay. I'm like, hold up. Did he just stick the gun to his back? Come on, Ben Studios. What are y'all doing? What the fuck? And y'all know I'm an attention to detail whore. So you know I noticed it. I'm an attention to detail whore. So you know I noticed that shit right away. Well, not right away. I haven't been looking at a lot of gameplay, but I'm like, you know what? Let me look at this gameplay. He's magnetically sticking guns to his back. Ben Studio, I believe, patch that shit. Put some motherfucking straps on them goddamn guns, man. Come on, man. It's 2019. Guns do not magnetically stick to the protagonist's back anymore. Put some straps. Nathan Drake had straps on all his guns. Or he had a holster for the handgun, right? He had a holster for the handgun, right? Yeah. Put some fucking straps. Oh my God. I might not even enjoy the game no more. Every time I take a gun off or put a gun away and I see it magnetically stick to his back. Ben Studio, is this Marvel Universe? Is it really, are we really playing as Magneto? Let me know something. That shit is jarring. I can't stand that shit. Shout outs to Amateur Unboxings. He said, what do you think about the Razer Raptor monitor? When it comes to monitors, I'm the wrong person to ask. I do not keep up on monitors at all. I'm the wrong person to ask. You're right. Max Payne has straps too. That came out in 2012. Come on, Ben Studios. Put some straps on them guns. That shit is really, it really takes you out of the game. You know, when this shit is based on real world and the guy puts a gun on his goddamn back. Come on, Ben Studios. Get it together. Yo, shout outs to Edwin, man. He said, you ever tried meditating? Nah, I never tried meditating. I don't think I need something more stronger than that. I don't think that's gonna work for me. You know, I like meditating wouldn't work for me, man, because you know, while I'm sitting there trying to meditate, I'm probably gonna be thinking about big ass titties and fat asses or some shit like that. I'm not gonna be able to focus on what I'm supposed to be focusing on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be thinking about thick jaws. You dig? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can meditate. I don't know if I can meditate. I'm gonna be thinking about thick jaws. I'm gonna be thinking about games. My mind is just gonna wander, man. My mind is definitely going to wander. So I don't know if meditating will work for me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna be thinking about thick Jones. It's real talk. You dig? I'll be thinking about some thick chumpies and shit. You know, my mind gonna wander, man. So I don't even know if meditating will work for me, man. I don't even know if I can rest my mind like that to really meditate. You dig? But I need to do something with myself. I need that loud pack. Hell no, I ain't trying to get motherfucking drug tested and fired. But I don't get high or nothing like that. So, you know what I get high on? I get high off of wasting fucking money. That's my high. That's my drug. You know what I'm saying? Wasting money is my fucking, I get high on wasting I like getting new things. I like opening up new boxes and shit like that. Like, that's my fucking high. Wasting money. I need to detox. For real. That's my drug. You know what I mean? Your thing might be alcohol, weed, crack. You know what I mean? Fucking wet, ice. You know what I mean? Poison, whatever the fuck y'all calling this shit out here. I don't know what it is. My drug, and I need to get off it, is wasting money. Wasting fucking money, dog. So this is crazy. That's my fucking drug. Seriously, man, for real. Spending money on shit that I don't fucking need. So I gotta stop giving into my wants. But I just get a rush off of opening new shit. Like it's just like a rush. It's like a rush and shit. Like I don't know. I just like new stuff. I like going to the store, buying shit, wasting money, coming home, opening it up, and then not wanting it no more. Like that's just the type of shit I be on. Like I think my mind tells me I want something, and then I get it, and once I open it, I don't want it no more. Like true story. It's crazy. I just like to do dumb shit. Like y'all know I got a new PC, right? A new PC I just built from scratch. I'm not selling this PC, right? I'm not selling it. But I put a picture of it up on Twitter. And somebody hit me up in the DM. They were like, yo, how much you selling that joint for? And I gave them a price. What am I thinking? And you know what I'm thinking? I'm like, all right, if he buy it, I'm just going to go buy all the parts and build it all over again. Because I like going to the Micro Center and buying stuff and opening it up and building. And what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're not selling this shit, but he gave you a price. I mean, he showed interest, and you're like, oh, yeah, such and such. And then thinking, okay, I'm going to sell this to him and then go rebuild one. What? But not only that, I'm going to lose money in the process. Like, what the fuck? This is the type of shit I'm fucking dealing with. I don't know what it is. Nothing is working. Like, it's retarded. Like, it's literally retarded. The fuck? Oh, man. Shit is crazy. I don't know. I just like opening boxes. Like, I'll be hyped. Like, real talk, I'd be like, oh, shit. I want, for instance, I want a PlayStation, right? I want a PlayStation. Okay, let me go get this PlayStation. Yes, I want it. I'm so hyped. I can't wait. I'm on my way to the store, go get this PlayStation. It's not like I didn't have 20 of them already. But to me, I feel like I'm getting it for the first time all over again. Happy as shit. Like, yo, you just had a PlayStation 2 weeks ago. How are you this happy for something you just got rid of? Because you didn't want it. So how are you this fucking happy? You know what I'm saying? Get the PlayStation happy as shit. Get home happy. Open it up happy. Hook it up. And then I don't want it no more. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What happened? You was just super duper excited. It's like, it's the whole process of going to the store, buying it, bringing it home, opening it up, getting that fresh, brand new smell. And then once it's hooked up, I don't even want to play the shit. True story. So it's like, I don't fucking know what the fuck this is called, what disease I got. I don't know what it is. It's fucking weird. I like to get shit just to get it and open it. And then once I open it, I don't want it no more. So here comes like selling this shit. And then I also like making people happy, right? Like I also like doing shit for people. So in my mind, that like offsets it. Like, all right, bam. Oh, a 1080 Ti. Oh, I sell this 1080 Ti for $450. I'm looking out for somebody. That makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Who the fuck is selling 1080 Ti's for $450? You know what I mean? But to me, I get a rush off of all of that shit. So I don't know what the fuck is this disease or what the fuck you want to call it, but it's fucking weird. My girl, she just called me a crackhead. So she like, oh, here come that crackhead shit. Why my house look like a pawn shop? Shit like that. But anyway, I don't know, man. I just like buying shit and opening it up, and then I don't want it no more. So it is what it is. And I'm like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'll be super excited, like happy. Like, all right, for instance, let's just say this. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's just say I was getting the PlayStation 4 Pro tomorrow, right? Let's just say tomorrow I'm getting the PlayStation 4 Pro. Tonight, I won't be able to sleep. That's how excited I would be. But the crazy part is that I done had about 20 of them. What's even more crazier is I just sold one. So why am I that fucking excited? Why? I just had one that I didn't want. Sold it. So if I'm getting one tomorrow, for example, I would be excited as shit and won't be able to sleep tonight. Like I would be up as if I'm getting it for the first fucking time. Happy as shit. Joe than a motherfucker. Then get to the store, get it, go to the store, walk around, look at shit and all that. All that's a rush. Get it back to the crib, open it up. That's all a rush. Open it up, get that fresh smell, hook it up. Maybe I'll download a game, play it, and then be like, I don't want this shit. It's like once that rush is over, I don't want it no more. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be real with you. My girl though, she about had enough. Like, listen, some of y'all think like some of y'all might be like, and you shouldn't, because it don't have nothing to do with you. But even some of y'all might be like, yo, I'm sick and tired of this nigga, man. This nigga buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. I'm tired of this nigga. And it don't even affect you, but you might be tired of it. Now, imagine how you think my girl feel that got to deal with this shit. But this is why she put shit into place to try to stop me from doing this shit. But it doesn't work. I mean, I guess to a certain extent, I don't know. It's weird. I don't fucking know. But if you tired of it, imagine how you think my girl feel. She been dealing with this shit for 12 years. 12 motherfucking years. I didn't do this last generation when it came to consoles, but I've always done it with TVs and laptops and phones. Just electronics in general. Just electronics. Want something real bad, like a Galaxy S10 Plus. We want that real bad. Get it, open it up, enjoy it. Oh, this shit is so nice. And then don't want it no more. Like, I don't want this shit. I don't know. It's weird. No, I don't even know how the fuck to explain this shit. It's just, I definitely need some type of fucking help when it comes to this shit. But it's weird. Fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm getting a 2080 Ti tomorrow, right? Like, I guess I need to stop being in denial because my girl already know, like, the same shit y'all say she says. Like, oh, how long you gonna have this? How long you gonna have this? Like, this is what, like, even, all right, like, say if I get the 2080 Ti, and she'll be like, all right, well, how long you gonna have this? Because she already know. And then if I'm selling it, she'll be like, all right, so how long is it gonna be before you buy it again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the type of shit she say because she already know. And I sit there and I try to tell her, like, no, I ain't. I just don't want. And it's like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Like, whatever. So I'm getting a 2080 Ti tomorrow, right? In my mind, right now, as we speak, I don't see it going anywhere. But I can tell myself that until I'm blue in the fucking face. And the funny thing is, I really be believing what I'm telling myself. Like, I'll be like, I'm not getting rid of no fucking 2080 Ti. I'm keeping this shit. And I'll go to sleep and wake up and be like, I don't want that shit. Like, out of the clear blue. Like, for no reason. Or it could just be anything small or minimum. Like, a game could crash, which is not, too bad. A game crashes from time to time. It's not the end of the fucking world. It crashes, start it over. It ain't, it's not a bad thing. A game might crash out of fucking 500 hours of game, and a game might crash once. It's not a big deal, right? A game will crash, it'll just send me over the edge. I don't want this shit. I'm selling it. Jump right on Twitter. Who want to buy it? And then sell it and then miss it and shit like that. I don't know. It's crazy. It's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to give y'all an understanding on why this shit I do it. I really don't fully understand it, but that's just how it is. Like like right now, I'm excited. 2080 Ti, yes. Not gonna be able to sleep tonight. You know what I mean? Gonna be happy as shit for this fucking 2080 Ti. I'm gonna get the shit, and then I'm probably not gonna want it in a week. If I'm just being real with myself. A lot of times I just don't, even though I might not want something, I don't actually sell it. You know what I mean? Because my mood will change. Like I might not want it today, but then tomorrow I'll want it, so it won't happen. Y'all gotta, like, sometimes when I do sell some shit, I went through the process of not convincing myself not to sell it about 2 or 3 times before it actually happens. That's something else y'all probably don't know. I went through the process of 3 or 4 times telling myself, what the fuck are you doing? Don't do it. And then I won't do it, and I'll be cool for a week or a day or a month. And then that shit it'll happen again. Like, nah, I need something new. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I don't know what to do, really, man. I really don't. I don't really know what to fucking do when it comes to this shit. It's fucking weird. It's weird. I don't know. That's just how I am. I just get a rush out of getting new shit. I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know. You know, I thought maybe it was like maybe it was like some shit from my childhood and shit. Because when I was like younger, before I could do for myself, I didn't get a lot of shit. Like my mom and my dad was cheap as fuck. So, you know, everything was expensive to them. You know what I mean? Everything was too expensive. So I don't know. I don't know if it come from that, from growing up, like, because when I was younger, before I could do for myself, I didn't get really as much as I fucking wanted. You know what I mean? I didn't get like a lot of shit that I wanted. So I don't know. So now I don't know if it's like now that I can get what I want because I'm grown. Is that what it is? I don't fucking know, dog. I don't know. And honestly, that's a reason why I kind of went to the life of crime earlier than expected, because I felt like I want certain shit and I ain't trying to ask my mom to get it because she ain't gonna get it anyway. So I gotta go out here and get it myself. So that's really the reason why I got into crime. Like that's why I started robbing and stealing and fucking selling drugs and all that shit, was to pretty much like support a habit. You know what I mean? Like that's really what it came down to. Like I want this. Like I want a Super Nintendo. I want a Genesis. I want the PlayStation. I want the Saturn and the 64. The Sega CD. I want this shit. The 32X. I want this shit. My mom ain't gonna buy it. My dad ain't gonna buy it. Who the fuck gonna get it for me? Nobody. So I gotta go out here and do what I gotta do to be able to buy that shit my motherfucking self. So that's why I got into fucking crime a lot earlier, because I wasn't like no ruthless dude. Like some niggas I grew up with, like they just was fucking destined for fucking crime, right? They just was destined to be out here shooting motherfuckers and all that, carrying guns. That shit's just in their motherfucking DNA. It wasn't really in my DNA like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to play video games. That was like really in my, that's really me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the gamer. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I had to get into some gangster shit to fucking feed my fucking need to want all the games and all that type of shit. And then once I start fucking with them bitches, now I need all the fly clothes and all that shit. And I got to get the expensive shit. I'm wearing Coogee sweaters, Icebird, and all that shit wasn't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So now I really got to start robbing and selling drugs and all that to impress these bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I got into crime really not because I was some ruthless gangster nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was just because I wanted shit. I wanted a lot of shit, and my parents wasn't getting that shit, so I had to get it my fucking self. So now I got to get out in these streets and fucking get it. And with them streets come a lot of bullshit. So I had to adapt, and I had to get down with all the bullshit that come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really got into like that gangster shit and all that, because because I was trying to feed my fucking habits and shit like that. And I wanted things. It wasn't because I was just this born, this menace, I was just this born menace, evil, gangsta ass nigga. I was a gamer. You know what I'm saying? That's the fuck I was. That's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be I want to play these videos. I want to stay in the house and play these games. But my parents wasn't buying the shit that I wanted. So I had to get out there and get into some gangster shit to get the shit that I wanted. Even if I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. And then once the bitches came into play, nigga really went crazy. Cause now I gotta get all the expensive shit. Cause I felt like when I was younger, I felt like, you know, you needed all them designer clothes and shit to impress these bitches. I need all the Jordans. I'm rocking Versace. This shit, like, I'm paying $150 for a t-shirt, a Versace t-shirt. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? $350 for a Coogee sweater. But Iceberg shit, Polo, Guess jeans, Jordans, Air Maxes, all that shit. My mom used to give me $60 for a pair of sneakers. That's it. Jordans? Who? Jordan? Who mother paying for some Jordan? Not mine. My mom ain't paying for no fucking $100 for some sneakers. Nigga, what? My mom from the old school, she would never give me that type of money for some sneakers. I had a $60 limit. And $60 was not getting the shit that I wanted. So I got to go out here and get into some gangster shit to get the motherfucking shit that I want, to impress these bitches and to impress everybody. Like friends, bitches, shit, every fucking body. I need everybody to see me fly. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really got into like that street shit. Not because I wanted to, because I wanted to show off and I needed shit. That's where it came. I wasn't born a fucking menace. I ain't come out the womb on some gangster shit. I'm a motherfucking gamer. That's where it starts. That's the foundation, gamer. I just had parents that ain't want to spend no money on that shit. So it was like, yo, I got it. My mom bought us a Nintendo. She bought a Nintendo back in like 87. She bought us a Nintendo for Christmas, me and my sister. And then she bought, a year later, she bought 4 games, and she ain't never buy another motherfucking game ever again. So it was like, shit, I can't live like this. I need to get this shit. So I had to get out in them streets, man. And that's where Life of Crime came from. You dig? If I had parents like some of my friends and shit that bought them whatever they wanted, if I had parents like that, I probably would have never went to jail. I probably would have never been in no street shit. I wouldn't have never been in none of that shit if I had the type of parents that like some of my friends had. Because I have friends that their parents get them whatever the fuck they want. Jordans, 8-ball jackets, leather, whatever they want, they got. You know what I'm saying? And they still was in the streets. So I used to look at them like, what the fuck is y'all niggas in these streets for? Your fucking parents get you everything you want. But them niggas they just was born gangsters. You know what I mean? They just came out the womb fucking on some gangster shit. I didn't. I came out the womb as a fucking gamer. But I had to get into that gangster shit to feed my fucking wants. You dig? Because I used to always look at my friends like, yo, you can get anything you want. You can go to your mom right now and be like, Mom, can I get a PlayStation? Some of my friends' moms would buy it right there on the spot. And then I had some friends where you had the parents that be like, wait till your birthday, wait till Christmas, and shit like that, or earn it, bring me a good report card, shit like that. My mom, I want a PlayStation. PlayStation? How much it cost? $299. $299? She'd likely have a fucking heart attack. Nah, it ain't happening. Nope. So I had to get out there and do me. Shit crazy. Shit fucking crazy. But yeah, man, that's what it was, man. So cause I like sometimes I'll be looking at shit now and I'll be like a fucking a Sega Genesis. You can get the core system for $149. My mom, my dad didn't even want to buy the core system. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers couldn't buy me $150? $150 console? What the fuck is a? Because like in my mind, they made me believe that shit was really too expensive. Or am I tripping? Like I look at $150 now and I'm like, yo, that's nothing. Like, that was too expensive, man. We are talking the early 90s, the late 80s, shit like that. But still, $150? Really? I couldn't get that. God damn it. I don't know, man. That shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy. So I think my childhood has a reason, plays a part in why I am the way I am now, man. I really think it does. Because I was always on the outside looking in. You know what I mean? When Easter came around, I had on some motherfucking Reeboks. You know what I'm saying? Some $50 classics. You know what I mean? While my homies and them had Jordans. So, you know, I couldn't get anything. Once I was able to start getting all my own shit, oh man. Shit was different. You know what I mean? Crazy. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate all y'all for listening to me rambling, man. It was pretty therapeutic. I got a lot of issues with me, man. I gotta get myself together, man. I just gotta try real hard. I recognize the issues, and I just gotta, you know, I gotta take action. You dig? But appreciate y'all for coming through. Shout outs to all the super chat. Make sure y'all check out Any Given Sunday podcast, 4 p.m. EST on Sunday. It's lit. Make sure y'all check it out. If you want to be a guest, go check out the Patreon or hit my Cash App, $50. It was set by the community, not by me. So just want to put that out there. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Thanks for all the support, man. Y'all been very supportive. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, man. Stop being lazy. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I got a little personal with y'all today. A little bit. You know what I mean? We ain't even scratched the surface, but just a little bit. But it ain't nothing, man. Maybe I can help somebody out by talking about this shit. I don't know. Maybe somebody dealing with the same shit I'm dealing with. You feel me? So it's all good, man. You know, Life Behind Bars kept a lot of people out of jail, and I'm proud of that. So, you know, I'm just here to help. Anyway, it's your boy Hard8, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. And I'm gone. Deuces.